Yo, we can hear that one again. Welcome to the Light Show. Welcome to the Light Show. But hold on. Let's do that one more time. It's a great way to wake up. Hey, congratulations, everybody. Hey, yeah, you know what? That sounds about right. Congratulations, everybody. We have made it through the year, and because of that, we should be jamming on the good foot. I believe so. I do believe so. We should be jamming because we did make it. We did make it, y'all. I sure did. Oops. Have we sold our soul, or have we been selling our energy? Bro Sanchez just had a debate with Lex Vortex. They're talking about hip hop. Is it ours, or is it, made from the system to, destroy a group of people? And Sanchez talked about something that I've talked on before. I really hope I recorded that video. I don't know if I did, but I really do hope I have it. I had made a video called The Magician and the Musician. You know what I'm saying? And I showed how there's only really like one letter switch that's changing both of these. Vibrational patterns is how we communicate. It's how we talk. This language I'm using called English, or any other language on earth, is a vibrational channel of sounds and stops and breaks, kicks and goes that we have been channeling in our brain since a child. You know what I mean? Children listening to the vibration of people around them. Whether you're in Italy or in Japan, and it's like that's how we pick up on this type of stuff. This is how it happens. For the people that feel that rap music isn't the contributing to the detriment of black people, they are your enemy. They are tripping. Because any vibrational channeling of a mantra or a chant of a pattern of something is going to have an effect. There is no way that you can put a child in front of murder since the beginning, and they're eventually not going to become numb to it. You cannot put sex around a child real early and not expect them to eventually become numb to it. That's the issue with this type of information. A lot of people are not getting it. So I want to share a piece from a movie called The Drop Squad. The Drop Squad is a not really famously known Spike Lee movie, but it is a Spike Lee movie. And the guy named Buford is pretty much the main character of the story. I don't know if you would call him the antagonist, but maybe you could. Really, he's the one that's going to like irritate you in the movie. So it gets to a point where he's showing his family because he makes he's an ad producer. He makes ads for different products. You know, beer, food, clothes. It don't matter. So he goes to his family's cookout and he plays the new video or a commercial. And it's about these gospel packs for this chicken place, like KFC. And it says they come with Bible scriptures. It's real coon work. Real coon work. Like even the delivery guys, the guys who are at the drive-through window, they're in some whole plantation outfit. Like it's symbolizing some sellout stuff. His auntie say something. His other uncle say something. His other uncle said something, and so does his cousin. It's what the last uncle says that we're about to be dealing with. Because I want us to realize, because sometimes you got to put it in people's face. Like, they got to deal with what it is. So they can't deny it. They can't be like, nah, this is not happening. No, it's happening, and you can see it happening. All right. And we're doing this year because next year we want to work on getting past these type of people, and we want to save the ones that, we want to prevent the ones from going down that way and being intrigued by ignorance and thinking that it's cool to be in a group full of fools, you know what I'm saying, opposed to a group full of, innovators and powerful people. No, you're in a room, you're in a group full of clowns, and we got to get rid of this. So this is a picture of, I believe this is NBA Youngboy. I don't really listen to these new artists, but this is the famous picture of him with Suki Hana and Sexy Red walking them on leashes like dogs. Okay, that is being publicized on TV. That's not something he did in the confounds of his own home on a private video or something like that. No, he's doing this on purpose. Okay, let's listen to what they said about some things you just don't sell. That was going to be the original title, but it's like now it's did we not sell our souls but our energy? And I'm not saying that it was positive energy to sell. I'm saying maybe you're not necessarily selling your soul because a lot of you don't have a soul to begin with. That's what I'm starting to realize. A lot of you have not obtained a soul. I know you guys think, oh, everybody has a soul. No, that's not true. Some people are soulless beings. You don't have a soul at all. So let's listen. Let's listen to something real quick.
Why they gotta be so fat? Well, it's part of the joke, Pop. You didn't get it?
We used to march to get away from stuff like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
Where'd you get that choir, boy? Gospel troubadours could have done that.
I don't know about you, but it made me hungry.
Yo, cool, man. With that pack thing, can you get coleslaw instead of mashed potatoes?
Yep. Hey, well, then I'm with it, man.
They don't pay you enough to do that, boy.
Look, Uncle Oprah, no disrespect, but this is advertising. This is how it works on Madison Avenue. It's not what you do. It's not selling used cars, man.
Bruford, the game they're running on you, they developed on your daddy and me. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm a businessman and a good one. I like money, too. Ain't nothing wrong with making a pile of it. Some things you don't sell.
Now, he was telling him that about the commercial. He's like, that game they running on you, that's the same game they ran on your father and me. You know what I'm saying? Before you. And he's like, don't get it confused. I'm a businessman and a good one. And I like making money. And ain't nothing wrong with making a whole pile of it. But some things you don't sell. Now let's think back to his days. Let's think of that black exploitation. Let's think of that pimping surge with the Mac and Superfly. Let's think of Mr. Pusher Man and all that stuff. Because see, even if people say Curtis Mayfield really wasn't glorifying it, it's like to make it a theme. You know what I'm saying? And for people to not get the message of the theme, just like 100 across 110th Street. It's like, yeah, it's saying some truth. It's telling it, but it's saying it in a melodic way to where people are falling in love with the negativity opposed to the message. So since these artists of today clearly don't have a message at all, how are they artists? This is not art at all. They can't be reflecting the times because we're in the times of the smartphone, Obama phone, all different types of stuff. Like people have communication all over the world. There is no reason to be this much of a derelict in such a high advanced technological society. That makes no sense. So it has to be an agenda. It has to be programming because most people in the ghetto were hustling to get out. Here's another one. This is Lil Boosie. Here's another person that should be left in 2023. Now, look at this guy. This is a grown man. He's got a stack of money on his head. He's got a bunch of jewelry on. Everybody wants to be like this person. But not only did he do his time in PC, but he's promoting a detrimental culture to his own people. He's telling them it's okay to sell drugs. It's okay to, use your women and beat them and kill your brethren. And this is what he's promoting. So when I'm saying, did they sell their soul or are they selling their energy? You know what I'm saying? Are they selling it? Like, there's different types of pockets of life. There's different energy. There's gardeners. There's chefs. There's different types of energy. Okay. Is this thug dilapidated energy? Because it's never made a decent town, a decent society. A thug has never done nothing but take and destroy. Is selling this energy going around and it's destroying the main group that is responsible of being the front man of it, but owns nothing in it. It's kind of like, when like ghetto blacks argue that hip hop is theirs, nobody else created it. And it's like, okay, well, why do everybody else own it but you? There's whites, there's Jews, there's other type people. Okay, they're not you. For some reason, you keep claiming credit to stuff that you're not owning. They cheated us out of it. No. I believe like MC Shan said, y'all gave it away. Y'all gave hip hop away a long time ago when y'all went corporate. When y'all started wearing Louis Vuitton and Gucci and you started seeing rappers in McDonald's commercials and y'all went corporate. You know what I'm saying? One thing Martin Luther King did say, I'll give him this because I don't really like him now that I know more about him, but it's like one thing he did say was he said, when y'all go over there, don't become corporate. He's like, I don't want to see y'all with a bunch of Coca-Colas in your hand. And that's what these rappers do. These rappers even promote other countries like, oh, we're in Dubai. What the hell does that have to do with where you're from, where your soil's at? They're not promoting your, you know what I'm saying? You notice they ain't building a mall in your town. They ain't cleaning up your neighborhood, but they talking, craziness and promoting more violence in your neighborhood. But then they go to a whole nother country and they promote them. They promote how they eat. All this European clothing is like, it has nothing to do with America. There was a time where rappers were fronting like they were entrepreneurs and they were having their own clothesline. No, they weren't. Those were all European designers. You know what I'm saying? That's why the pants started getting real tight. You know, everything started looking real weird, just like cross colors. Back in the day, why you think they had them with all them light colors on and stuff like that? They was trying to turn y'all out. You know it's true. You know it's true. Too many of the people that are involved in this supposed system that makes you famous and a star, too many of their children are either weird, mentally challenged, or like homosexual. Countless of people, you can keep naming them. You know what I'm saying? From Magic Johnson and so on and so on. But this image that is being sold, you know what I mean? It's not the soul, because I'm gonna be honest. This ain't my people. Like, I'm not talking about him personally. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this image is not us. It never was. You know what I'm saying? We don't honestly know who this image really is. We don't know who this buffoon is. You know what I'm saying? This buffoon style, this ignorant, you know what I'm saying? Very ignorant person. We don't know who that is. But it's like she said, and I'm going to let her play it again.
Well, why they gotta be so fat? Well, that's part of the joke, Pop. You didn't get it?
You know, we used to munch to get away from stuff like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
Where'd you get that choir, boy? Gospel troubadours could have done that.
I don't know about you, but it made me hungry.
Yo, cool, man. With that pack thing.
That's everybody. That's the average black person. Oh, I don't know about you, but he balling. He get his money on. You know what I'm saying? He over here balling.
You get coleslaw instead of mashed potatoes.
But what Boosie would
Hey,
need
well, I'm with it,
is somebody to put him to the side and
They
tell him.
don't pay you enough to do that, boy.
They don't.
Look, Uncle Ofer, no disrespect, but this is advertising. This is how it works on Madison Avenue.
This is
It's not-
advertising. This is how it works in Hollywood and the entertainment industry. You wouldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? This is not a used car dealership. What was the bars that he told him?
What you do is not selling
Because always remember, ain't nothing new under the sun.
used cars, man.
Bro, the game they're running on you, they developed on your daddy and me. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm a businessman and a good one. I like money, too. And ain't nothing wrong with making a pile of it. But some things you don't sell.
Some things you just don't sell. So it's like the imagery that's being sold. This is why the kids are at a way that they are. You know what I'm saying? They feel hopeless in such a technologically fueled economy. You know what I'm saying? They really don't know the luxury of Uber opposed to a taxi, or the electric scooter or bike that you can just rent out, opposed to you have to buy a bike, take care of your bike, you know what I'm saying, lock up your bike. It's like, this is a total different time. So for people to, you know, glorify criminality in a time where criminality is so, how could you say, it's like, it's not even about being uncouth. It should be beneath the societal matters of a first-class country. It's like there shouldn't be so many criminals in a country like this, seeing how it's so easily to get work. You know, there's jobs where you don't even have a manager anymore. You know, people, I literally seen an old man get him a hitch, and he's delivering potato chips out of his truck, bro. It's just a regular 250. He just got a hitch and put the little thing on the back. You know, you can carry a John Deere, you know, trailer or tractor in it or some shit like that. But it's like, bro, it's filled up with boxes of Lay's chips. And he's going to liquor stores and gas stations and drive. It's like, bro, it's too easy to make money to where you would have to saturate yourself in crime and ignorance to make $1. And then what does that say about you integrity wise? Hence why we're looking at Drake right now with blackface on. It's like, what does that say about you integrity wise when you know that something is wrong and it's bad for your people? It's like something I was saying earlier. I don't understand it. In life, we have separated the energies when it comes to positive and negative. We have separated, marriage and being, then making love and having children is good, opposed to going out there and raping. We have, separated you work for what you want, opposed to stealing. You know what I'm saying? We've already separated. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We've already separated. Okay. So for women to say they like excitement and bad boys, knowing that that's criminality, and then purposely making children with that, that's proving where the problem's coming from. Now, I'm not saying that as women. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's part of the problem. Part of the problem is falling victim to wanting to see criminals win. It was some old, Mason stuff that rappers used to say, we used to root for the bad guys in the movies. Why would you say that? Why would you ever say you're rooting for negativity? You're not getting what you're saying, or maybe you do get what you're saying, because I'm saying that these people are not just, just blindsided and just, they sold their soul and they didn't know. No, I'm tired of saying that. No, I think this is strategically done. I think these people are stupid, yes, but I think they're stupid on purpose. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't feel that none of these industry people don't know about, there is no India in 1492, the Hindustan thing, the Indian thing, the 50,000 patent things. I don't think that they don't know this. I think they do. I think that's the whole point of what they're doing. Everything has to have a reason. And if the fight on Earth is to discover that there was hidden land that was of some ancient people that, are more godly or godlike or next to God than others. Remember this chosen people stuff? Okay, it would stick out because nobody's hiding anybody else's inventions. Nobody else is hiding everything that the Chinese make. Nobody's hiding stuff that, New Zealand made or the French or anything like that. Nobody's hiding any of that. But for some reason, these people that are supposedly from Africa that are in America, they hide all of their shit, and their stuff is 80% prevalent to the modern societies that we live in. Like the stuff that we're using today is credited not by an African, but by an American Negro, and they're hiding it. So it's like, okay, well, how do you keep them from discovering that we're using them? Because their energy, remember, you're the most energetic people on earth. Why do you have all this music? Why do you have all these 50,000 patents? Why did you make all these musics? Why did you make all these rhythmic patterns? It's not just jazz, blues, rock and roll. You created techno. You created reggae. You created fucking jitterbug, doo-wop. Like, bro, there's so much different shit, especially in that 80s little 70s turn. Disco. It's like, bro, you created so much different stuff. How? How is one group of people responsible for all this shit? And it's like, why is it them that are given this spell game, and it is taken from some stuff that is done on the corners, and then it is taken to mainstream, but they don't get any money from it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is benefiting from it. And if anything, it's doing a disservice and a detriment to them. But they don't see it because they're on the stage, not realizing that that's the puppet show. You never were supposed to be on the stage. The speakeasy was different. That was your own dollar being circulated. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Melanated dollar for melanated dollar. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all making money. You know what I'm saying? That's the argument that Sanchez was talking about. He's like, yes, nigga, I could say hip hop was beneficial if we owned it, if we made some money. Y'all ain't making no money. Y'all just showing money. You know what I'm saying? It took Jay-Z how many sellout things to do before he became a millionaire, and he still ain't done nothing for Mozzie. Why? Because he's not going to. I could have swore Motown Records was built right there in the projects. I could have swore it was right there in the hood. Like, I could have swore Motown's not built way out in in the hills and shit. I could have swore they built that joint right there, like where they grew up at, and everybody was allowed out the house. You know what I'm saying? There was a time you had Smokey, the Supremes, Temptations, Four Tops, everybody up in this joint record. It's like, look, Hitville. It's like, what? Come on, man. Like, Drake being a supposed black, but will claim to be a Jew, and then like this is that Barack Obama shit. What that black face right there, that's that Barack Obama shit. Because it's like you really don't have no tie to no slave boat at all. Not saying we do, but I'm saying in the sense like you're really not connected, period. Just like everybody's shocked about Nikki Haley being a Hindu, and it's like, why are you shocked? Why are you shocked by that? You didn't know that? You didn't know that these people of stay out the sun and they put all these creams and stuff on them, like y'all ain't never seen An Imitation of Life? That's a great movie to watch, the black and white version or the color version. Watch that movie. Check out how the black woman had a mulatto child. Like her daughter looked like a white woman. She did, but she was a Creole. She wasn't white. Hence why her mama black. But she ended up trying to dunk off that fact, and it really fucked her up in the end because that's your mama. You only got one, and she learned the hard way. But I'm saying that to say this: if that can happen, and that was known to happen, the same reason why we were classified as blacks, even though we're Indians. If that can happen, because I just gave you an example. Okay, look at Drake. Drake mama is white. You remember that when I just said Barack Obama? This is that Barack Obama shit. Barack mama is white. That doesn't mean, you can't feel the struggle because your mom's white. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your agenda is not the same. Because first of all, your daddy's agenda wasn't the same. Oh, I can be black. I can care about black people. Obviously not that much because your daddy didn't care about black people like that. It was like, as far as your mama, knock it off, man. Even the Richard Pryor white woman, she never came out there like that and was marching on the front line for black people. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't even like, see, this is what they mean about lineage. Like, who you gonna pass it to? I don't have a problem with interracial relationships. I don't have a problem with people finding love where they find it. That's not my point. My point is, I'm the group that's the smallest group, but responsible for basically a lot of the modern shit that y'all use. Y'all don't give me my credit, so I can't get my inspiration from it. You hide my history, so the schools are going to be dilapidated regardless because it's like the energy not there. Then you won't let me rectify the ignorance within my people that was courtesy of the slave master. There is no ghetto black person. It doesn't exist. You are a hick. That is what you are. Black people just don't want to admit it. You didn't create no slave. All that it's not even Southern. It's white. It's the white slave master. That's their stuff. That's who you learned from. Remember, you ain't had no school. You ain't had no school. You a slave. They won't let you read. So who you learning to talk from? You Master Jones or whatever the fuck. That's a son and Weezer helpings and okay, ain't that the same thing they doing? When you listen to these rappers, ain't that the same thing they doing? They talking, they call it Ebonics. No, it's called plantation talk. Here's another thing. Our sisters, you know what I'm saying? I was just getting on Ugly Red. I'm not even calling her Sexy Red. I'm done with that. Nah, you're not going to force me to say something that's not true. No, you Ugly Red. I was just talking about Ugly Red, but stuff like this. What did she say?
Why they gotta be so fat? Well, that's part of the joke, Pop. You didn't get it?
We used to march to get away from stuff like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
Where'd you get that choir, boy? Gospel troubadours could have done that.
I don't know about you, but it made me hungry.
I don't know about you, but it made me horny. See, I like that. I like when the bitches be booty bouncing and shaking that ass. There's always the dummies. You know what I'm saying? The dummies, like, woo, woo. The reason that the strip club is more full than the college. You know what I'm saying? They're the reason there's more female OnlyFans than female doctors. You know what I'm saying? It's this nigga, right? I mean, can I switch for the...
Can you get coleslaw instead of mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
Hey, well, then I'm with
I'm
it.
cool.
They don't pay you enough to do that, boy.
They don't pay you enough to do that, girl. Yeah. Megan, Cardi, Nicki, Lotto, the list goes on. They don't pay you enough to do that, girl.
Uncle Oprah, no disrespect, but this is advertising. This is how it works on that.
This is advertising. This is how you have to do it in the industry. You have to show your monkey. You have to show your butthole. You have to twerk in front of the crowd. That's the only way that they'll give us anything. Because that's like they respect us. It's liberation.
It's not selling used cars, right?
Bro, the game they're running on you, they developed on your daddy and me. Now don't misunderstand me. I'm a businessman and a good.
Who the hell was the hookers in the 70s? Who is man, what the hell is his name? Max Julian. Who the hell is he talking to? You better get out my money and get it. Get Goldie. Who the hell is Goldie talking to? Get it. Who are they inviting to this damn picnic? The player Mac picnic. Look how they pimping our girls. Oh yeah, you get a chance to eat macaroni and chitlins while we play baseball at the park. Big Pepper. I'm not laughing. I'm just like, bruh, like he said.
Like money too. Ain't nothing wrong with making a pile of it. But some things you don't sell.
And that's the thing. See, my people not getting it. My people not realizing some things you don't sell. It's called integrity. It's called pride. It's called respect. Those are a lot of things that are like missing, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhoods. Honor. You know what I'm saying? These like words that are just like lost. Like they're on some real Indiana Jones adventure shit. Like you got to find these words because people don't use them anymore. People talk about loyalty to crime. You ain't gonna snitch. You ain't gonna tell. I'm gonna keep selling everybody in the neighborhood and bombing Floyd and crack. But you ain't gonna jail. You ain't gonna jail, are you? It's like the honor, bro. And it's a man thing. It's like the men need to bring it back. Stuff like this. This type of stuff needs to be canceled. Now, you're a motherfucking athlete. They didn't gave you an opportunity, boy, to get out the hood. You making millions of dollars. You're an inspiration to children because you're an athlete. You're showing athleticism. You rather mimic bum-ass street corner bums and flash guns and wear stupid-looking jewelry.
Well, why they gotta be so fat? Well, that's part of the joke, Pop. You didn't get it?
You know, we used to munch to get away from stuff like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
You know what the funny thing is? He said, well, that's part of the joke. Don't you get it? And then I think about all these pictures I'm showing. And I say to myself, is that it? Is this dude really like dangling these people like slaves, like puppets? And instead of having them, you know, stand upright, this is the joke. The joke is making people fall for corruption and stupidity. Meanwhile, you know, everybody keeps talking about them taking money to the bank. Not necessarily. See, because there's a clause in that contract with greed and evil. It always will come to light. And with the country being $34 trillion in debt, everybody not knowing if they're a man or a woman, them teaching the kids this stupid stuff, and everybody being selfish and ignorant, there's no way that a society could last that long like that without self-imploding. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's just common sense. So it's something to think about when you're a part of this 144, because I swear I just looked at my clock and it said 144. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. When you're a part of this 144, this frequency, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be moving forward into 2024. It's like, I gotta say this. Has the rapture already happened? Meaning what? People are thinking about being taken off the earth and saved before, you know, all the war that's going to take place. But what if that's not the case? Because it's supposed to be a spiritual war anyway. What if the rapture is us that are awake? The ones that know about the 50,000 patents and the lies about America and, you know what I'm saying, the American Negro being the colored, the mulatto, the Indian, and how there is no Indians in 1492. And also Christopher Columbus has to be a make-believe character, because it's like, why would he try to go to India or think he was in India when he would have just rode down Africa? Like, that, it's just weird. What if that is the rapture? What if those are the people that are taken off the earth already? You know what I'm saying? Because if we're in a system, if we're in a matrix, that is the earth. That's what people think are going on. You know what I'm saying? People don't believe in the Epstein list, even though it's there. People don't believe that the preachers, you know, taking them for a ride, but it's there. You can see it. People don't believe that, you know, what we call the devil and what we call good people are mixed together. Like, that's where the whole Diddy, TD Jakes at the same party comes into play. It's like, that doesn't even make any sense. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't even make any sense. Why the hell is Hitler in a room with Martin Luther King kicking it? You know what I'm saying? Why is Kanye West doing songs with Marilyn Manson? Same thing with DMX. DMX got all these prayers talking to God and everything. You do a song with Marilyn Manson, though. Like, what the hell is with this industry, son? Like, what is it, my G? Are they selling their soul, or are they selling energy? You know what I'm saying? That people are sucking in, and then y'all becoming the golems of these niggas, or what they call, like a ghoul. Better yet, you're becoming the ghoul of these artists. You're a fan, aka fanatic. Fan is the etymology of fanatic. It's a short. It's just a short. People see how these spellcasters work. They snuck that shit on us. We didn't even know what that meant. We just heard people say that. Oh, you're a fan of this artist. Yeah, you're a fan. You're a fan. Yeah, that's what it means. It means because you like them, you're a fan. And we you know what I'm saying? You just, like, you're going with these Masonic slangs, you know what I'm saying? Fair and square. Like, you're just going with it. Like, it just rhymes. That's just what it is. And it's like, no, bro. No, they know what they're telling you. You don't know what they're telling you. So what I'm saying is, what if the rapture has already happened? What if we're already off the earth? And that's why we're seeing past what they're placing on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Trump's in cahoots with Russia. Biden's a good guy. It's all right for women to liberate themselves by being naked, even though they said that they were always subjugated by their bodies by men, but they're, you know, liberating themselves naked, but they want the money of men. They're promoting strippers, they're promoting OnlyFans, they're promoting porn stars. It's like that. It inquires a man. That's going to inquire a man's money. That's going to inquire a man's power, his taste. Excuse me, because I don't hear about a large amount of lesbian yacht parties. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of this millionaire lesbo on the famous yacht parties where all the finest dykes and bimbos and dildos are on, and shove it away, James. It's like you've never heard of nothing like that. So it's like, it's obviously always wrapped around a man at the end of the day. And I'm not saying that on no sexist shit, because remember, who's running the torture chambers? You know what I'm saying? There's all types of fucked up porns that are out right now. People are eating shit. People are eating piss. Some people call it a fetish. Some motherfuckers might be a ritual, dog. I don't know. Like, nigga, I wasn't in the room with the camera. I don't know why they're there, how much they got paid, if they got paid. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All these homemade amateur joints is like there's no credits to this. Like who you gonna tell? How you think people find kiddie porn? How you think that? How you think people are getting popped on the internet for having kiddie porn? How did they get it? What? Who's starring in this motherfucker? Who's filming this shit? Okay, so a lot of stuff that is happening that is also riding the brain is not even because they've switched the game up. Remember, they got rid of the record and got the stream. They got rid of cable and they made, you know, the stream. It's like they've made it to where they can link in with you anywhere. The satellite radio, it's like they want 24-hour control of what you think and what you do. And what I'm saying is the most detrimental group or community that we can honestly say they are working the hardest on would have to be the American blacks. It has to be them because they're the only ones that they will allow to promote killing their fucking selves. All these white rappers always have a song about they're the best rapper or some old change the world shit. They don't make a bunch of songs about killing each other. Eminem never did that. That's why you think Umar Johnson can say what he wants, but it's like he honestly sounds stupid because nobody glorifies Eminem. There's no way you're in any projects ever that you're ever going to hear, guess who's back again. Guess who's back? Yeah, they're not playing that shit, bro. There's no 2 a.m. in the middle of fucking Queensbridge and hi, my name is what? Slim Shady. It's a lie, bro. It's a lie. Like we all know that Eminem is the greatest rapper to fucking the machine. They're the ones who put that up. They're the ones who made Rakim say that shit. It's like, bro, everybody knows that. No. So we said all this shit. Be a father to your child, dear mama, growing up in the ghetto, getting closer to God, Wu-Tang, that Ghostface joint, All I Got Is You, you know what I'm saying, with him and Mary J. Blige, Slipping by DMX. We did all of that just for you know, I got some Dharma sets and I'm about to come off with the farming net and you know how Eminem rapping is like, bro, but Eminem not really saying anything. So you saying we did all this for that? That proves that rap's not ours. That proves itself. Hip hop was designed by the fucking government because it wasn't supposed to hit the radio. Hip hop is not for the radio. That's the original notion of the street culture. It's not for the radio. And it makes sense because if it's street, then it's probably criminal like tied. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna have some criminal elements to it. And it did. I mean, it did because remember, they were stealing the cable, they were stealing the electricity from other buildings. You know what I'm saying? They stealing electricity from other buildings. Okay, that's a crime. They're graffitiing everywhere. That's vandalism. That's a crime. So it's like, bro, we're like if you look at it, even the elements are fucking criminalistic. And it's like, well, why is that? Why would that be? Always remember, the rap takes off in the early 80s, but it starts in the 70s. Okay. Prior to the 70s, you guys were just in suits. That's the weirdest shit to me. That makes no fucking sense. The decade prior, y'all were in suits and ties, marching, organized, you know, coming for rights and laws. Okay, the very next decade, you guys are high on heroin. All your shirts are extra big. Your hats are fucking like clown hats. It's like, what the fuck happened to you? Then the 80s comes. Now you guys are some prolific mind speakers because, you know, you had some of that Black Panther talk and all that. But no. Crack comes in, you guys are selling crack. Not saying you created it. I'm saying all this is vibing off of where the music was going. That is vibration. You know what I'm saying? It was getting away from the family love and it was getting into, you know, pretty much gloating about yourself and sex. Once sex became the big, you know, push, the next thing was the drugs because a lot of people know during the 70s, yeah, there was a lot of sex, but there was also a lot of drugs. Everybody said that. Same thing with the 60s. They say when the hippies came in. Who is those? Who is the hippies? Who is the hippies? The hippies are the ones that the government don't like, along with the blacks. They didn't like the radical left, which was the hippies, and they didn't like the blacks. So then they devised a plan and came up with the heroin. And then that's when you got Oliver North, because motherfuckers be talking shit about Ronald Reagan. This shit cracked off with Nixon. That shit cracked off long before that. So I'm not sitting here acting like we don't have bigger problems. Shit, I just said the machine. I'm talking about the industry itself. Okay, this is what it breeds. It breeds opportunity to make $12.5 million for doing something that you're supposed to be your dream job. You're an athlete, and you would rather be showing guns and, like I said, wearing these dumb chains instead of, being next to the school books and telling the kids to, stay out of trouble. And, we used to have cards back in my day. Used to have NFL cards and stuff with like little quotes on them, and it would be big time football players and shit. And they would say certain things like, stay out the drugs, or, stay in school, or respect your parents. Or it's like, bro, where are these like athletes of the day doing that? They're not for the kids. These guys are bozos. They're for themselves. And I think it's because it has been completely sold out nowadays, but it's not the soul, because I feel a lot of these people are soulless. They don't have any soul, but they are selling energies. They're out here selling our energy because it's our image. So that's why you may never commit a crime in your life, but you're going to be viewed as a criminal because of this image, which is a stereotype, which is something that was made by the system, but it was black people who went along with it. So this whole thing right here.
That's what made me hungry.
Yo, good man. With that pack thing, can you get coleslaw instead of mashed potatoes?
Yep. Hey, well, then I'm with it, man.
They don't pay you enough to do that, boy.
Look, Uncle Ofer, no disrespect, but this is advertising. This is how it works on Madison Avenue. It's not what you do. It's not selling used cars, man.
Brother, the game they're running on you, they developed on your daddy and me. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm a businessman and a good one. I like money, too. And ain't nothing wrong with making a pile of it. But some things you don't sell.
Now,
Why they gotta be so fat? But it's part of the joke, Pop. You didn't get it?
but that's part of the joke, Pop. You didn't get it. Them ruining us is part of the joke. The Loneliness of the Black Republican by Leah Wright Rigthor. I think that's how you say her name. Anyway, I just wanted to throw this in here. You gotta understand, there are some of us who know. You know what I'm saying? We know we got ramshacked and kicked out of our party. We had a party. We wasn't straggling at all. You know what I'm saying? I put these two brothers up there because I just want to show you something. It ain't about them, but it's showing you. You got to listen to people. Like, take a chance to listen to Donalds and Jeffries. Listen to both of them. And you honestly say to yourself, who sounds more down for the people and who sounds more down for the agenda? You know what I'm saying? So you got this. You know what I mean? This is archive. You know what I'm saying? This is history right here. It's a Democratic Party for the whites, Republican for the blacks. So just when you think about, hard work and taking care of your family and being a good person, not eating chicken bones in the video, you know what I'm saying? Everybody remember Trick Daddy eating chicken bones in the video. Then it gets to the point where you got little 9-year-olds twerking, little 6-year-olds twerking. See, it starts with the chicken bone. It starts with this ignorant, I don't give a fuck mentality, which comes from no discipline. It comes from no order, no structure. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually from a lack of one type of energy, and it's usually the masculine energy. These families, these people that are making children need to really start emphasizing on making families so they can make balanced children. You know what I mean? Imagine a sperm with no egg. Imagine an egg with no sperm. Or you wouldn't be able to imagine because nobody would be here. So things have to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? I don't say the things that I say about women because I don't like them. No, I say that I see they're not obviously checking their negatives. You know what I'm saying? Us men, we're talking about our negatives. When I'm talking about the chicken bone, when I'm talking about the athletes showing guns, when I'm talking about, you know, the gangbanger, the drug dealer, we're like, excuse me, what do you think I'm doing here? This is called accountability. It's called being grown. You know what I'm saying? All right. Why would I want my little girls doing this? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want your little daughters out there like that?
You know, we used to march to get away from stuff like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
That's how I feel about a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, people used to march to get away from shit like that, bro. What's wrong with you? Like, y'all out here tripping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here tripping tough, acting a damn fool, looking a damn fool, not making any damn sense. And it's like, for 2024, I would like to see a difference. That's all I'm saying. Because, to be honest,
Mashed potatoes. Yeah. Hey, well, then I'm with it, man.
They don't pay you enough to do that, boy.
and that's how I look at it. If you got people like Cookie talking about she underpaid, if you got Young Buck getting lowballed, his whole catalog going for $700K, it's like you got people like Justin Bieber selling his catalog. Justin Bieber famous, he a star, and he white. This game's so dirty, they even got parents involved. You know how long it took Britney Spears her whole career? She had to stop singing and everything. She had to start doing TikToks in the house just to get her money from her dad. I mean, these people was willing to sell her to her dad. They're like, we don't give a shit. Just, as long as, you just drop the album. So, all these celebrities are supposed to be the pinnacles of reality. Everybody's supposed to want to be them. But they're only happy when they're showing off stuff to everybody else. That's not what celebrities used to do. Michael Jackson never did that. I don't ever remember Michael Jackson pulling up with Gang Hunt. Yeah, see me? Yeah, look at me and Jermaine, bitch. We're doing it. It's like, nobody did that. Even Ric Flair. Ric Flair is talking about himself. You know what I'm saying? He being cocky to himself. He said, I'm the limousine driving. You know what I'm saying? Rolex wearing. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's talking about himself. He's gloating for the fight. He not talking shit to his fans. He like, yeah, I'm the one with the Rolex, bitch. You got to buy to come see me. Motherfucker, you lose. It's like, nobody was doing that. Even Mr. T rocked all that jewelry, but he always had something like wise to say. Yeah, he played dumb in the show, but he's not dumb at all. He always has some real stuff to say. So what happened? What happened to the celebrity being the inspiration to the world? These people aren't inspiration. These people are garbanzo. And that's what I'm saying. I think we should leave that in 2023. That's all I'm saying. I think we should leave the obvious not artists. These are not artists. This is not art. You know what I mean? The beats don't even be dope. It just be a bunch of loud booms. Like, for real, nowadays, it's just a bunch of loud booms. There's no real creativity in these beats no more. They hijacking old school beats. It's just all right. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, but Some of it's hit, some of it's miss. It's not like the essence of hip hop where it started off the break beat. Nah. They taking hit records from, like, remember, people wouldn't nobody taking no hit records like that. You know what I'm saying? People would take a break beat, they take a cut of a beat. It might be something you recognize, it might be something you know. Nowadays, they clearly taking hit records like a Brandy hit or Drew Hill or something, where it's like, wait a minute, that's literally somebody's song. Like, somebody did that. I forgot who it was, but I know the kid that died, God bless dead, Pop Smoke. He was on it, the Sunshine joint. All I know is that was Little Flips. And that's not even like an old school artist to the point where you could take the track, but they literally took the whole track, like Sunshine, and they took the whole hook, they took the whole beat, and niggas even kind of rap the same way, where I'm like, yo, that's why I gotta put that other video out. I should have been put it out, but the Attack of the Clones, I gotta put that out because the game is it's done. It's so watered down. It's so bitten full. It's full of bites, man. Everybody biting, rip each other off, trying to sound like each other, dress like each other. It's corny. It's corny. That's how we know y'all all initiated into something, because y'all all trying to act alike, look alike, dress alike. Why are you doing that? Then when did all the weird, devil worship signs? When did that come into play? When was that like the thing to do? And some people be talking about colleges. A lot of these dudes never even got out of high school. Like, now he's in college. This is how he talks. He got college buddies. It's like what's that dude's name? Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? It's like I wouldn't say he's dumb, but I wouldn't say he's college fraternity student either. So why they throwing up all these signs and shit? A lot of these dudes like was straight from the ghetto. Like, at least we thought. As we go into this new year, man, we got to realize, man, certain things you don't sell. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's the energy. These niggas are selling bad energies. You know what I'm saying? We all got something stupid we thought of, or, maybe we've done in our life a mistake here or two or there or three, whatever. But you're never supposed to glorify the accident, the mistake. That's not supposed to be glorified. So if we know killing people is a negative, why would it be glorified? Who would glorify something like that? And then why would it be not a movie? A movie is an hour and something. Like, there's other stuff going on. No, this is a mantra. This is a song. This is something you playing over and over and over and over and over again. And if people think that they don't see the detriment that it's causing, they're lying. You're lying. You can clearly see that the world ain't never been this bad. They're ignorant. Hell no. And it's because the expression of ignorance is being liberated, it's being given freedom, being given like wings. And I don't like that. And I don't think we should bring that into the next year. So what I'm saying is this. Maybe they're not selling their soul because maybe they never had one. But what they are doing is selling you energy. And this energy is chaotic and stupid. Now, there's another video I want to do about the old Jewish dude, the rabbi, who was just talking about how the Kabbalism was used in the Declaration of Independence. Spellcasters, man. It's that magician shit, man. It's that musician shit, man. Yo, the light here. The light here. Another light here. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some fun next year, though. I promise that. It's gonna be more about the elevation, man. We done already spotted these dudes, man. We done already caught them red-handed. How many times? How many times we gonna catch them at the light show? How many times the light show gonna have to catch them? We catch them for years. Now it's time to catch us, and not catch up because we are already at the top. But lavish it out a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Make it pretty. Why not? Make it pretty. Make it pretty for them. Make it pretty. Make it pretty for him. Make it pretty for him for the new year. I'm trying to say, like, I think we should freshen it up a little bit. But I do got other videos coming. I got the Ku Klux Klan with the 2 slaves handshake picture breakdown coming up. I got more with my brother because he got an actual name for the Wake Up Show, or yeah. You know what I mean? My brother Beloved. I got some Tupac hoax stuff coming. I got a lot of things coming. Shoot, me and Styles need to do some work. I need to bring some old DJ T cuts back. I wish I could find that dude. God bless the dead to Josh got the juice, man. Joshy got the juice. Died this year. And they're saying it was self-inflicted. They're saying it was suicide. I don't know what the brother was going on, you know, what was going through in his life at the time. I don't know. I just know I rapped on a lot of his beats and I liked him. He was young, he was fresh, he was creative. I mean, we lost a few people this year. God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? My big brother Mikey, he passed away this year. There's a lot of people that didn't left, man. You know what I mean? I know y'all like, damn, you didn't sit on that one very long. Well, you know, it's personal. I don't really want to push that conversation. But I will say this. I'm glad he's at peace. That I am very glad to say. But pressing forward, it's all about the mind state, man. It's the energy, man. It's what they're giving you. And if you like BS and you like to see, you know, because everybody can be rich, man. Other people don't get, everybody can be rich. And even not if with wealth, you know, lakes, and at least in spirit. There's a lot of broke spirits out here, man. That's the truth, you know, because we're going to call it what it is. The only way that these devils in these industries could take these little children and bastardize them, because remember, hip hop's a young man's game. Only reason they're able to do that is because these crappy ass parents. Yep, I'm saying it. Yep, I'm saying it. I've been talking a lot of shit. I'm a few moons older than a lot of these celebrities that I'm talking about. Some of them older than me, but a lot of this shit is parenting, man. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent was subjugated to a mother that sold crack. Got killed because of dealing with people like that. A lot of other children lost. You know what I'm saying? Tupac mama on drugs. You know what I'm saying? We need to start looking at the elders around these people and start asking questions like, hey, man, these people qualified to be raising kids, teaching kids? We don't care if you got the white man money now and everything look good and pretty. No. You could be a fool. You could be a damn fool selling souls up the creek. You don't think they pay people for that? If they'll pay you to murk your own folk, shit, there ain't no tie to them. That just mean they got something over your head. That's that Bill Clinton in the dress, Epstein type stuff. But if they willing to fuck with you because of that, or because you bent over, man, like, you can imagine how much money you make selling souls up Schitt's Creek. That's why Jay-Z so paid. That's why Jay-Z's so paid and still alive. Ain't because no homo shit. The drug era. The drug era, he basically brought back Nino Brown. Jay-Z single-handedly brought back the cocaine era. The crack dealer. The big-time drug dealer. And he made that shit last from like 98 to like 2005. Some shit like that. Like that Rockefeller shit. That shit went on for a minute. And wasn't nothing but drug dealing in it. Drug dealing. Pimping women. You know what I'm saying? Arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Greed. Gluttony. Just like the Muslim cats. All them East Coast Muslim cats be fat as hell talking about some damn fasting and shit. Well, it don't look like it's working fast enough. And that goes for you Hebrews too. Y'all always talking about reading that book. Well, read Leviticus on the damn diet because obviously you guys aren't doing it. Like a bunch of bowling balls with damn books in their hands. Read chapter Ezekiel. You need chapter workout. Shit, trim that damn gut, boy. You know what they remind me of? Rib, they nice and tender. They nice and tender. Can I get to the rib? I got bills to pay. Shout out to them too, man. Whatever spells y'all want to put on people. Look, if it work, it work. But I'm be honest, I'm not really trying to change no drug addicts or no killers and nothing like that. Nah, I'm cool off y'all glad. Like I said, I'm on that Christ mission. I'm fucking with the meek. The ones that's out here hard working every day, just trying to figure it out. Just they know there's something not right. Something's not adding up. It's just they need the pieces to the puzzle. That's where the light show comes in. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help those who are willing to help themselves, not the ones who think they already are the help and are doing more problems than they ever have done anything good in their damn life. Got 12 ODs on his hands from selling this dope, but he bought his mama a house, so he a good kid. It don't work like that, sir. It don't work like that. Every man is judged by his own merit and his character. What you choose to breed and bring to existence it will follow you. You know what I'm saying? You call that shit your shadow, your best friend, because it's going to follow you all the way to the end. So what I want us to realize is they set us up, man. Dumb shit was never supposed to be glorified, man. Nappy, and I'm not talking about nappy hair. I'm saying unpresentable hair, like, you know, your hair all over the place. That was never supposed to be represented. The grimy, the dirty, the slimy. That was never supposed to be represented, man. Like, don't you ever disrespect my motherfucking G, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Taylor Suits, man. The hell you talking about, man? We had butcher shops, man. I invented the propeller, man. I'm the reading guy off the ground, man. Show me some motherfucking respect, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, notice in the beginning of hip hop, when it started getting fresh, people started wearing Kangos and the Bally's, and you know what I'm saying? The Dapper Dan store, like, that was cool. That was a cool era right there. You know what I'm saying? See, we could have stayed in that. We could have stayed in the business mode. Nah, everybody want to go from the fucking penthouse to the fucking Snooty Fox. Like, this is ridiculous. But who would do that? Who would do that? Why do you think that whole champagne life had to keep like popping up in the rap game? There was always like a couple cats that would be like the Suits Fly niggas, the Big Daddy Kanes and shit like that. It's like, why was that always having to keep popping up? Because it was always trying to come back. Like, hey, you know, we supposed to be businessmen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the revolution, threw us off our business, which we was doing first. Y'all keep talking about freedom. Y'all ain't built no boats. We not going nowhere. Stop lying, nigga. Stop lying, nigga. That motherfucker like a seesaw and shit, just up and down, up and down. We ain't going nowhere, just up and down, up and down. Stop it, nigga. Stop that shit. Ain't about no damn revolution. You in the best country on earth. Shout out to Brother Sanchez again. That's why that shit wasn't televised, motherfucker, because it was institutionalized. It was programmed in your head. Your revolution was a motherfucking joke. Why they was able to give you a Thug Pac / revolution. Wait, before Thug, though. Hold on. What? Like, weirdo shit. Weirdo shit. Good kids becoming gangster rappers. You know what I'm saying? Don't smoke on the mic because that gives brain damage. And brain damage on the mic won't manage in the next album. Nigga, the chronic, nigga, pass the joint. There's too many contradictories. Too many contradictions in hip hop for you to take it like it wasn't corrupted. But I think when it was introduced, it was already corrupted. Because what's the most they give hip hop? Islam. And who else is a part of Islam? The Ku Klux Klan. And mother's like, how could you say that? If you don't go look at the oldest Ku Klux Klan outfit, and also their book is called the Quran. Knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Look, knock it off. There's too many points that are going to point to some Arabian shit. But what I'm saying is, why would they do that? Isn't the Klan responsible for sending a letter to the ghettos thanking them for killing each other? Okay. Isn't the gangster rapper and the better yet, just the rapper period now? We don't even have to say gangster rap. Just the rapper period now. Because even Andre 3000 has shot somebody on the mic. Sorry. Everybody done killed somebody on the mic. By now. Even your peaceful rappers, everybody done shot somebody. So it's like, well, who would want to be promoting killing niggas? Okay, so why is the Klan why is the Muslims the most prevalent in rap? Because it's not the Christian. Nobody likes Christian rap. They even singled them out. That's Christian rap. They didn't do that to what's that group? X-Clan, Brand Nubian and them. They didn't single them out. They didn't say that's Muslim hip hop. Did y'all notice that? Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said that fucking, Cam and Paris is Muslim hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, X-Clan, well, not really X-Clan, because that was more like some Egyptology shit. But King's son, damn, what the hell is the old dude's name? He had Allah in his name. Fuck, I forgot. But there was a lot of them. They ain't never said, oh, that's Muslim rap. That's Muslim hip hop. Nah, they always let the Muslim slide for some reason. The Muslim could always be considered hip hop, but the Christian, that's Christian rap. Like they separated it. And even I'm noticing this shit to this day. I never even noticed that I sure did separate the Christian, but the Muslim, I let this motherfucker slide on through this motherfucker. It's like, wait a minute. How did that happen? But hip hop is prevalent for killing black people. Well, how did that happen? The Klan oldest outfit is the crescent moon and star. And the Klan's from the 1800s, so that's way before Farad, Elijah, Malcolm, Farrakhan, Noble Drew. That's before Noble Drew Ali was even popping. The Quran. That's literally their book. Ku Klux Klan book, the rights and the codes, Quran. Don't say I don't know shit. No, you don't know shit. Of course, they keep y'all out here scary. Remember? Oh, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us. The white people. Nigga be shooting up and down the motherfucking street, and y'all let him promote his dumbass song talking about shooting up and down the motherfucking street. But you scared of Mr. Charlie, who wouldn't dare dirty his fingers touching your motherfucker. I would never touch you, fucking nigga. Never. One of your homeboys do it. One of your homies will backstab you. Yes, I created that game, you see. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Wait a minute, who eats dog? I love him. That's my best friend. I don't know. I'm going to slow that down. See, they give y'all Masonic language, like dog eat dog. But they would never eat the dog because they love the dog. But they had you think that way. So you eat dog. But the only dog you see is your dog. Your man, your friends, your ladies, your children. So you eat them. It's time to see what is and remove the veil that they have bestowed upon our eyes. Because it's not real. It's time to leave this jungle juice crap alone for the 2024. It's time to stop going off the narrative because it's black, it's okay, and start calling out the bull crap. Now, this doesn't mean go full-blown white person and you got to lose your rhythm And now, hi neighbor. No, I'm not saying no corny shit like that because I would never switch my energy. See, I told you it's all about energy. I would never switch my energy. No. But what I would do is clean it up, straighten it up, line it up. You know what I'm saying? Rawhide. Gotta change the flavor. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change the spirit. Can't keep complaining about death and poverty, and all you want to keep giving is crime. That's back to that DNA stuff I was saying earlier. Women really gotta understand it. Y'all gotta start fucking that friend zone list. You gotta start having sex with that nerd. Even if you don't want to date him and be with him, then do him like y'all been doing all your trifling baby daddies. Just fuck him and make the kid. Because here's the kicker. He'll actually be a responsible parent. He'll actually pick the motherfucker up. He'll actually spend money on it. You might even get something at the end of it because you're so fucking pimping and you got it like that and whoopty whoop. Maybe he'll be a decent baby daddy where he's like, I don't have to fucking date you to fucking be a responsible person. Merry Christmas. It's a gift. $25 gift card at Applebee's. Have a sandwich. Like, what the, oh my God, I never had that. Yeah, you mean normal shit? Yeah, normal shit? Yeah, well, that could happen more if you rocked more normally. See, I don't believe the criminals should be making offspring. I think that's why they recruit gangs members young. They try to get kids high on drugs very young. It's the same indoctrination that the pastor did at the church. See, they try to get the youth. Because as long as they can get the youth, then they don't have to work as hard. They can keep using people. Well, check this out. You as the women, you're supposed to be the nurturer for the youth. So you're not supposed to be so plentiful about giving our children to criminals and drug dealers and people that are going to be locked up with rapists and pedophiles and murderers and all types of sick things. And then try to bring that type of doctrine to the children and expect, great flowers to bloom. And that's all I'm saying, ladies. You can keep playing your game. People are always going to pay for pussy. There's always going to be simps around. That's not what I'm knocking. What I'm saying is the offspring that we are creating are derelicts based on the fact that you are sleeping and making children with criminals who are already derelicts because in society, crime is a negative. That is what I'm saying. We have to clean up the operation of the brains that are being created around us. That is how we make true peace. If we're going to talk about science and you guys are not going to talk about God, then you got to talk about wisdom. Because that's where science is coming from. Observation, study. You know what I'm saying? You have to trial and error. You have to study. I mean, not study. You have to calculate. Like, you have to literally, make the alchemy. You have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. There wouldn't be so many rapists, there wouldn't be so many losers, criminals on earth if you wouldn't stop fucking criminals and losers to begin with and start having sex with these nerds. Like I said, you don't have to marry them. You're not marrying the thug. He's not marrying you. So it's still going to be the same thing. The only difference is the DNA. The DNA is going to be more structured to work. It's not going to be a lazy bastard wanting to just sit around on the block at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday in the AM. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a productive citizen. It's going to make the money better. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be so much high taxes because there's going to be so many people working. The fluctuation is going to be great. Everything's going to go smooth. And check this out. Like I said, I think it would be better for you to have 3 baby daddies that all had 500 for you, opposed to no baby daddies, or 3 baby daddies that have no money for you, and you got to put them on child support, and they willing to fight your new boyfriend, and they flatten your tire, and all types of drama that you have to get in because you're making children with derelict people to begin with. And then also, you wouldn't have the burden of having to raise these knucklehead ass kids so much. See, there's a difference between being a knucklehead back in the day and a knucklehead today. Knucklehead today is just a whole nother vibe. So, very selfish bastards, you know what I'm saying? Very computerized, selfish little bastards. And I don't think you should be going through that sugar fluff. I don't think you should have to go through that sugar mamas. So I'm saying, you got to balance. if you're going to sleep around with productive men. If you're going to make children with them, don't take them up shit's creek to court and stuff like that. No, make business, like, meet in the middle. If we're not going to be together and stuff like that, okay, at least he's the mind state of a man that knows, well, I still have to provide for my kid, and I still have to, hang with my kid and stuff like that. Like I said, you on the side, it is what it is. Nobody's really tripping. But, of course, I will provide for my kid. Those are the type of men you want. You don't want to be stressed on the welfare line because you can't get no money from this food. You want, if it doesn't work, you guys can operate like two mature adults and both evenly raise a child. Okay, wouldn't that be a lot better, shorty, than all the hectic and drama? Because you see, most people are not winning with it in the end. That's what I'm saying. There's more suicides than ever. There's more adolescents with sexual diseases than ever. Like, you guys aren't looking at the stats. It's getting bad out there. Computer has something to do with it. But a lot of y'all are some bad parents, and you shouldn't be making children anyway, because you don't know how to properly pick people to make children with. Or maybe you're not the proper person to make children with. Maybe you should keep your ass on the fucking dating field. Put that cooch on a fucking leash, all right? Put that cock on a lock. Some of you are not supposed to procreate, and that's final. Happy New Year's, everybody, man. Make sure you eat good, kick it with people you want to kick it with, hang the way you want to hang, man. But we're going to have to change the vibe, bro. We're going to have to change the vibe, bro. The energy's got to change. Because the children they're getting worse, man. Getting worse. The adults are getting worse. Shit, you guys seen customer service lately? Because I haven't seen that motherfucker in years. You get my point. People are colder now. The world is this country. It's going to shit. Gotta bring the energy back, man. Gotta have that cowbell. That fucking energy back, man. And for the new year, yo, man, we coming at you full steam ahead, man. Dang glorious.